if we're busting off rust, don't feel bad if you don't know something or you get something wrong. But pay attention to it if you do. And for somebody that kept up over the summer or just seems sharper, less rust, it might seem a little too easy. We're just going to make sure everybody got their mind right now. So example 1, we're going to start with the little 5 minus 9. So I want you to just write down 5 minus 9 and what you think the answer is. All right, so the answer to this is -4. Now, some students do different things. I am anti this myself, but I won't tell you not to do it. I'm anti that. Plus negative. And let me explain to you why. When you make something procedural sometimes, or extra steps, you mess those up. So let me tell you what I see when I see this. And see, it's simpler. I go by understanding. When I look at this, I say, I have 5 positives. Everybody agree, 5 positives?
Yeah.
And here, I have 9 negatives. You can fight me on it. -9 sends you which direction on a number line? Left. It is negative. This is a -9. So if I have 5 positives and 9 negatives, I imagine a good old-fashioned prison fight. Okay, they're throwing down.
Good old fashioned.
This guy hurts this guy by 5. But this guy's stronger. He wins by 4. That's kind of what's going down in my head, violence. Okay? But you guys see that's like concept-based? There's no like, here's what I used to do back in the day. I used to do like different signs difference. Take the difference of their absolute values, and the one with the greater absolute value wins. You're not going to remember that. You're going to remember some dude shanking somebody and leaving -4, right? Right? But do you guys see how that's based on concept? 1 positive and 1 negative, what do they do to each other other than shank each other? They cancel, right? So when I see this, I see 5 of these cancel and 5 of these. It's like based on understanding versus a rule. In 5 years, let's say you don't touch this. In 5 years, are you more likely to understand understanding or a rule?
The shanking.
Yeah, the shanking.
What does the Asian mean?
Don't worry about it. They just fight. All right, number 2. I got -6.5 plus -3 and 2/10. You're going to notice I switch up the way I say stuff sometimes because I think it's important we can read in a variety of ways. Our mathematics. I think I got answered -9.7. So here's what I imagine here. They're both negative. They're buddies. When you see your buddy, you hug your buddy, you become one bigger buddy. Right? So -6.5 and -3.2, they come together to be something that's more negative. You guys do you see how that's kind of happening? Some kids start like they see add, so then they subtract or something. No, they're both negative. I'm getting something that's more negative. So based on understanding. -12 minus -15. All right, I got 3. So let me take you in my mind here, okay? When I look at this, I see 12 negatives and 15 positives. I don't go mess with anything. I just identify this as positive. You can't be negative. You must be positive. So 15 positives. These 12 negatives cancel 12 of these positives, leaves me with 3 positives. All right? Just based on simple understanding. If they're different, they cancel. If they're the same, they build. All right? Number 4. Oops. -7 and 8/10 minus 2 and 5/10. All right, guys. When I look at this, I look at it the same as I look at number 2. No different. I have -7.8 and a -2.5 for -10.3. They come together. Cool? You guys seeing that? Okay, one more. This one hurt first hour's heads.
Oh, no.
And you guys will see, you guys are the same class, so I try to have little competitions. Not like healthy competition, not like I like someone more than someone else. Like when we have quizzes, I let you know their average versus yours. It's a good litmus test to see. And then usually what I do is I'll point to like what did the one class do different than the other class to be more successful? Because I think a good way to be successful is to look at other people who are being successful. All right, guys, I'm going to start getting after it. The first thing I do here is I change this to 3 and 10/8 16ths. Minus 1 and 15 16ths.
I got this right.
So all I did was I used an equivalent ratio to get like denominators, right? Now I also noticed I can't do 10 minus 15. So I'm going to bust up one of these holes here. And that hole, as a fraction, is 16/16, correct? So when I put that hole over here, that ends up giving me 26/16 right there. So 2 and 26/16, same number, it just looks different, right? I still got my hole, it's just in the fraction. So 2 minus 1 is 1. 26 minus 15 is 11.
Yes.
Yes.
1 and 11, 16.
Yeah, that's right.
You guys want to see what my teacher made me do? My teacher made me do this. 30,
I had 1.
48, 58 sixteenths minus 31 sixteenths. Yeah, but my way's way easier. Quicker, I should say. Maybe not easier, quicker. When you get efficient with the borrowing, I'm all about that now. Anyway, okay, guys. Cool. That's just our little review of
I like that more.
some integer operations, some rational number operations. Remember, you might be a little rusty. Like, that's all right. Don't worry if something didn't go well there, okay? You're going to get after it in homework tonight.